Yes, guys and girls, welcome back to another episode with me, Luke, where we talk about all things crypto. So in today's episode, stay to the very end because I'm going to go into this graphic. It's the Bitcoin monthly returns, and as you can see, October has played out exactly as predicted, and it's been another green month. So stay to the end. I'm going to bring this out quickly towards the end of this video. So jumping over into the greed and fear index. Again, as we can see, we are in the greed, and it was only a few weeks ago that we were in fear. So today, because it's Monday, the 30th of October, it's the start of a new week. I just wanted to go over the Bitcoin price for those that are trading or just investing. I just want to go over a bullish pattern that I'm seeing, and also a bearish situation that could play out if we don't break out anytime soon. So I want to be objective again on this channel and show you both situations. But personally, I think we're going to go a lot higher than 34,500. I'm going to show you that price target in just a second. So again, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell button, leave a thumbs up. It's all good for the algorithm. It's good for me to increase my subscribers, but also it's good for other crypto YouTubers out there to push crypto content on YouTube. So thanks guys and girls for watching. So let's jump straight into the chart, shall we? So we're looking at the daily, and so what am I seeing exactly? Well, we have this huge bull run that we've had so far since, I believe, October 14th, so just a few weeks now. We have been traveling up here, so that's a good almost 30% increase since at the beginning or mid October. So again, October's played out very well. So what am I seeing in terms of bullish? Well, if we go to the 4 hour, what I'm seeing right now, if we just take this off, there we go, I am seeing this pattern. It's actually a bullish pennant pattern. So what is a bullish pennant for those that don't know? Well, basically it's just a continuation of a pattern, and in this case we are in an uptrend, so we're in a bull trend, so it's just a continuation of this bullish pattern. So what would be the price target? Well, basically we take this pole, this bull pole from here, and then we just stick here. Let's say we break out around here, so that would give us a price target of around 38,500. So again, this would be an increase of 11%. That's a bit too high. Let me do that again. There we go. So it'll be 12% here. So if you're trading this, then maybe just wait for the breakout. Again, it's not financial advice. What I would do is I wait for the volume to come in, for that breakout to come in, and then set my order in around probably 35,000, and I would set my stop loss at 1%. You don't want to lose more than 1% or even 0.5%. And this thing would would be a risk, 10 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So this is a brilliant trade to get in. So you're risking that 1%, so you jump in at 35k and then you ride this thing up. And if you're using Bybit or leverage on Bybit, then you use a 10x leverage, then you're making 100% just in this single trade. So just wait for that breakout. Don't, my opinion, don't trade in this channel. Wait for a clear breakout, set your trade, set your stop loss, and then ride this thing up higher. So again, congratulations to those that followed my trade all the way down. Let's go back to the daily. So some of you followed me a few weeks ago. I said put a trade in. We had this bull flag. Let's just go in. We had this bull flag here, and just 2 weeks ago I said if If we do break out, then we'll probably come up to 30k, which we did. So if you had followed me and taken my advice on this trade, then you would currently be up about 20%. So congratulations to those that followed this trade, took my advice on this, and you would be up 20%. So again, on leverage, if you're using 10x, you would be up 200%. So congratulations to those that followed my advice here for this trade. And yeah, you'd be up quite a bit. So if you're a swing trader, then you probably just stay in this trade, and you can follow this thing up to the next target, which would, if you had got in here, the next target, you would go all the way up to 34-35%. So again, if using 10x leverage, you'd be going up about 350%, just from 2 weeks ago until now. So congratulations to those that are taking this trade. So jumping over into the bearish news, I want to be objective again for those that are shorting. So one thing I am seeing is this pattern. It's called the Bart Simpson pattern. Let me just put it here. So for those that are new to crypto, this pattern, basically we have a giant uptrend, we have a stability of maybe 1 or 2 weeks where we just go across sideways, and then as you can see, the reason why we call it Bart Simpson is because we have a dump back down to the prices where the bull run of this trend started. So we'd probably come all the way back down to 31,000. So this is a possibility. Again, if we don't break out and we remain in here and then we start coming down, if we break down from this bullish pennant pattern, then this could. Personally, I don't think it will. I think we'll go a lot higher. I think we will go up to those price targets of 40,000 and beyond in November and December. But I like to be objective. If it doesn't happen, then yes, we could come down and form this Bart Simpson head, as you can see, and this would be a price target. If you jump in here, it will be almost 10%. Again, if you're shorting on Bybit, if you're trading, you can make money, obviously, longing and shorting. So again, just wait for those breakouts. Maybe wait for the breakout of 35,000 to long, and then if you're shorting, let's just put this here. Maybe wait for the $33,900 level, and you would ride this thing down to 31,000. And again, the risk to reward, if we put 1%, there we go. So wait for the breakouts of 34,000, 35,000, and if you're breaking down and you're trading it lower, then you just wait for that $33,800. Okay, so that's the trading aspect. Personally, I think we're going to go a lot higher, so I'm just waiting to see this bullish pennant play out, and we go a lot higher towards the $39,000 level. I'll keep you updated this week for sure on this, see what happens. Let's just get rid of Bart Simpson's head. There we go. So let's just see and wait to see what happens. But yeah, so that's just some technicals for Monday the 30th. I just wanted to bring out the technicals for today. So jumping over into the Bitcoin returns, the history. Again, as you can see, October is usually a great month. So what will November and December bring us? Well, if history repeats over the last 4 or 5 years, we have we have a green month, 2 red, green, 2 red. So I'm just based on that, the colours, I'm saying we're going to have 2 green months here. But again, that's just my opinion. It's not financial advice. Usually November is a good month. December is 50-50. And then going over into January, January typically is, it's had some good returns, but again, it's maybe 50-50, 60-40. But I'm thinking because of the Bitcoin halving in April, then January, February, March, especially January, we're going to see a dump. February, maybe some stability leading up to the Bitcoin halving. Now again, Could be wrong. We could just have green months because of the Bitcoin halving going into the next parabolic run. So again, October is always, that's why we call it Pumptober or Uptober. It's usually a really good month, and this is exactly what's happened. We've got 2 more days of October, so anything could happen, but generally speaking, I think we're going to close around the 30% mark going into November. So what's interesting with this chart is the Bitcoin halvings. So the first halving was back in 2012, and it was in November. We don't have the year of 2012 here, but it was 2012 November, and then the year directly after, 2013, was an outstanding year. So that was just a couple of months after. Jumping over into 2016, again in July was the halving, so 2016 July. A couple of months after we started the bull run, and then obviously 2017, the back end of 2017, we had that parabolic run up to 20k. Then jumping over into May 2020, May 2020, where are you? Here. A few months after, 6 months later, we had this huge rally going into 2021, and we went from what, $3,500, $4,000 all the way up to $67,000 US. So the next halving is in April 2024, and so I'm predicting that a few months after that halving, going into end of summer, September, October, all the way through to the back end of 2024, we're going to have that parabolic run to the upside. So again, it's just my opinion, all this. Do your own research, check out the charts, the news, etc. Follow other crypto YouTubers. I mean, you don't just have to obviously follow what I'm saying. It's just educational purposes only. But check out, do your own research, have a plan. If you remember a few days ago, I spoke about the psychological aspect of a market cycle. You have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're going to get wrecked. And don't follow anyone's advice 100%. Again, we're just giving our opinion, but have a plan. Write it down if necessary. Look at these charts, look at these patterns. History rhymes, it doesn't necessarily repeat, but again, like in October, history has rhymed, and we could have made a good 30% gains in the month of October. So I'm predicting November, December to be green. Let's come back at the end of November. I'm going to bring this chart up on the 30th of November to see if my prediction's correct. But I think November, December, we're going to have 2 good months. January is going to be in the red. February, March will be stable for the 4th halving, and then it's off to the races in 2024 going into 2025. So guys and girls, thank you for watching again. Leave any comments below. Make sure to hit that like button, smash that like button, the bell button, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, to push more for the algorithm, not just for me, but to push crypto content out on YouTube. So thanks guys and girls, have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow.